All right. Today we have Dr. Dubois, who is a professor in the Management and Information Systems Department here at Kent State. Dr. Dubois, how is sustainability being integrated in general into the curriculum at Kent State?
Sustainability is sort of spread everywhere in our curriculum at Kent State. In our College of Business, we have sustainability in a number of classes, although it may not be the featured thing. For example, I think Dr. Tietz and Dr. Laxmana are addressing it in their accounting courses. To some extent, it can be incorporated into anything dealing with principles of management or exploring business, because it's such a relevant business issue right now. There is one course that is strictly sustainability, and this is the flyer that we had for it this spring. It's been taught the last 2 years in the College of Business, and the title of the course is Sustainability in the Business Case for Going Green: How Companies Are Finding Prosperity in Saving the Planet. So that is a course where undergraduates and master's level students at this point are put together, and they learn the full range of sustainability concerns in businesses, and they do practical projects like sustainability audits, and it's a really interesting course. That is now, it qualifies as a major elective. It's like one of the M&IS electives for the business management major, and it is also an elective in the MBA program. Then, of course, I integrate sustainability into everything I do, so we'll get to that in the next question. But that's College of Business. Then we have things going on in architecture and interior design, fashion, geography, anthropology. There's a conservation major in biology that's very sustainability focused. There are sustainability courses in public health. We now have a new College of Applied Engineering, Sustainability and Technology. And that college has just been, it used to be just the College of Technology, but now it has moved into this larger title. And a group of us are working on putting together curriculum for the sustainability minor and major. So that's going to be that'll be something that actually is sustainability in the degree title.
How do you integrate sustainability into your teaching?
Okay, in my teaching, just the notion of whole systems thinking, design thinking that underlies sustainability. You know, this notion that we have 3 intersecting domains of economic, environment, and social. And the whole point of sustainability is to create shared value across those 3 domains. And what organizations are finding now is that attending to more than one domain at a time, as we go out of just the economic focus and deal with environmental and social, there's a lot more success that actually comes to the economic domain as well. So this notion of shared value goes into everything that I teach. All of my research now is focused on sustainability, so I've written book chapter, case study, journal articles, all these things, and I bring them into my MBA course so that I have this. One of my papers was a strategic model of human resource management for sustainability, and I use that basic model as we go through all of the different topic areas within human resource management, go through the case study, everything. And the projects, the students go out to GRI reports and find HR-related things and pull it in. So I try to connect them with what organizations are doing with reporting for sustainability as well, just as you do in the accounting curriculum.
That's great. Are there any student groups on campus that are relevant to sustainability?
Yeah. And there's some very exciting student groups. I'm the faculty advisor for 2 of them, so I know most about these 2. And one of them is in the College of Business. It's Net Impact. It is currently just for graduate students. It's at Kent State, there are 2 routes to form student organizations. One of them is to make it graduate, and the other is to make it undergraduate, and they're really quite separate. So, but we can create an undergraduate group for Net Impact. In fact, the National Net Impact Office has been encouraging me to find students to do that. So if any of you are interested, that would be fantastic. And the work with the undergraduate group could be aligned with the graduate group as well. But right now they are busy organizing this fantastic summit. They're calling it a Sustainability Summit for April 21st, Earth Day. and it will be in room 200, and they've got fantastic speakers, and they've gone out and got all this really cool stuff, and they're going to do raffles, and so there are posters up around campus about that. Then, and they do other things as well. So there is also a sustainability collective, and this is an undergraduate student group. And this is a wonderful, again, it's been really active. They did an Occupy Kent thing in the fall, so they do social sustainability things as well as environmental things. So they did a Mogador cleanup, they just did a mustard pole in, I believe it was the wetlands because it was an invasive thing. They are also sponsoring showing a screening of Gasland, which is a rather frightening movie about fracking, which is growing rapidly in Ohio. So they're just a really interesting group, and a lot of them come out of the conservation major or political science or other colleges in the campus, so it's really great to, I think, get outside of the College of Business as well and mingle with students in other areas. So that's a really diverse group. So both of these groups are doing wonderful things. Then there's also, over in architecture, the Green Building Coalition, and there's another group in biology called the Planeteers. I'm not entirely sure what they do. So then there's another group, SAGE, and I forget where they're from, but they kind of come and go. So lots of opportunity to get involved in an existing group, start a new group, all sorts of things.
Great. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.